Hi, this is Sue from the Vortex Healing Centre, and we have our monthly global meditation. And what a time it's been for us. We're having just so many codes, frequencies, whatever, coming in. I went and stood out in the rain last night and took a few photos, and the orbs were just humongous. They were absolutely huge. I couldn't get any of them to fit in the camera thing, and there are a few beams, but when it's raining heavily it's also a little bit distorted, so I haven't posted any of those, but I will do that later. Oh, a new lady on the thing, welcome. Phoenix Wildfire. Okay, so we're heading into the big eclipse tomorrow, so we're right smack dab in the middle of the incoming energies, and they are incredible. I've been lying in bed just waiting for 2 mornings so I could get up. It's just a very, very intense time here, and I'm walking around and finding that I'm gritting my teeth and really reacting to the higher frequencies. So there's been a few big earthquakes and things which are also going to upset the frequency of our planet. So there's going to be quite a lot of that, and there's so much going on in the news. There's lots of new discoveries and things happening, and people being shown up for who they are and all that kind of stuff. But the biggest thing I'm going to ask you all to think about while we do a meditation is that we don't look outside. For this particular time, we have the greatest opportunity to find out exactly what we want to create in our life in the future. Because it's of such a high frequency, it's going to be so much easier to bring or manifest the direction we're going now. There's so many predictions going through social media and everything. It's very easy to get caught up in, they're going to be 3 days of darkness, that they're going to be great big dimensional shifts, that they're going to be first contact. It doesn't matter what there is at this time, at this place, wherever you are, is the place that you concentrate on. So you listen to yourself. You listen to the inside of yourself. Close your eyes to the outside. Ask yourself what you're feeling. What do I really want? What do I need? How can I help people? How can I help those that aren't going through it as easily as I am? But the answers are all inside, because there's so many different realities happening at this time. We can't ever make sense of it until they all come into focus at the same time. So that being said, we will get ready and do our meditation. So make yourself nice and comfortable, feet on the floor. All distractions turned off. And we start with our 3 deep breaths in the centre of the earth. Drawing it out through our feet. Up into our higher heart. Fully expanding the top of our chest. Stretching our thymus gland, which activates our spiritual self. So 3 deep breaths from the centre of the earth. to even feel the energy this morning coming up through my legs. Which means we are getting less dense. We can feel more. And we do 3 deep breaths in the centre of the universe, drawing it down through the top of our heads and down into our higher heart. And 3 deep breaths from the centre of the earth and the centre of the universe at the same time, which awakens our own seed self. Our pure spirit. And our pure spirit is in contact with our higher self, so the more we practice this, the more we can bring our higher self through, and the messages from our higher self will become more clear. Now, all of us are going to be reacting in one way or another to the higher frequencies, because it really is a big download coming through and enabling lots of change. If there's change we need to focus on, is a change that we're going to make in our lives. So in your quiet time today, I do ask you to ask the main questions. What do I want to create? What will my life look like as I go forwards? How different are the higher energies going to be for me to deal with? We will all be different as we rise with the frequencies. But as always, it's very difficult to get used to the new higher frequencies. More self-control, more focus. And as always, more listening. And not to the outside, to the inside. So today I'm going to ask you to, as you relax more and more, just withdraw back into your higher heart room. We are totally at ease. Totally alone. I want you to lay back on your couch or your beanbag or whatever you have in your room and listen. deeper. But remember to go deep inside. Ask your higher self and listen for the answers. What was that?